guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Alex and I am a full-time reseller online, and I resell things that I purchase at thrift stores, garage sales. So if you are interested in everything reseller related content, please stick around. So in today's video, I was going to do a what's sold for y'all since I haven't done that in a while. And so I'm just going to start right off the bat. I'm going to go ahead and probably pop up pictures here on the screen so y'all can see the items. I just have my phone right here, so I'm just going to be looking at my phone, looking through my solds, and so yeah, let's just get into it. So the first item that I sold are going to be these vintage L.E. Smith amber embossed canisters. So I have two of them. I sold both of them together in one listing on Etsy, and I paid $10 each. Oh no, I paid $10 for both of them at a garage sale previously, like about a couple months ago, I think, and they sold for $40 on Etsy. The next item that I sold was a cobalt blue Liberty Milk pint bottle. I picked this one up at a Salvation Army. I think it was $1 to $2, and this one sold for $22. And all of these are plus shipping. I don't do free shipping at all. And then the next item that I sold was the dog mug that was signed by Maria Stoneware, and this one sold for $20. And the last thing that sold in the month of February on Etsy was a daisy tumbler. Now I had a set of two of these mugs. Well, actually I was selling them in a set of three, but one was different. And then I had a set of two of these similar mugs, but as I was pulling it out to check on something else, one of the cups broke. So a buyer reached out to me saying if they were still available and if she could just purchase the one because she was collecting them. And I went ahead and told her sure. I just sold it to her for $6. So but I think I purchased them for like 40 cents at a thrift store. So 40 cents isn't too bad. I still made a decent profit on $6. That was the only sales that I made in February on Etsy. Now I'm gonna move on to Depop. I had a couple sales on Depop as well. The first item that I sold was a vintage Juicy Couture velour hoodie, or like a zip-up sweater. I don't know if y'all remember, I did haul this a little while ago. It was given to me for free, and this one sold for, let me click it. This one sold for $15. I did have it priced for $40, but once I realized that the sold comps were not matching the $40, I went ahead and took a best offer on Depop for $15. It was free, so profit is profit. So I'm okay with that. The next item I sold was a vintage Brighton belt. It was leather, it had tassels and turquoise in there. I did haul this a little while ago also. I don't know if y'all remember. I think I paid $5 to $6 for it, and this one sold for $20 best offer. Happy about that one. I did get a lot of inquiries about that belt, the size, and if I would accept $15 or $10. I think I had it posted for $30, so I wasn't wanting to go that low. And I have sold vintage Brighton belts like the Southwestern style before, and they typically were selling anywhere between $20 and $30. So I already knew that I was going to get around that price for it still. The next item I sold was this vintage Sedona, Arizona, like embroidered shirt, and that one sold for $25, which is my full asking price. I'm kind of surprised that that one sold for full asking price, just because it was I don't even think it had a brand. I just picked it up for the graphic, as y'all will be able to see the pictures here. And yeah, I'm happy that that one sold. Well, it didn't sell fairly quickly, but it did sell for my full asking price. So we're gonna move on to eBay. So eBay and Poshmark are where I make the bulk of my money. I think the majority of my sales come from Poshmark, but it just comes in second. I typically do about the same on there on both platforms. on both platforms, and Mercari and Depop and Etsy. I get anywhere between like 1 to 5 sales a month, so it's not a whole lot, but those couple of sales that come in really do help with the monthly goals that I have in mind. So the first item that I sold was this vintage Coach duffel sack. This was from my own personal collection, so cost of goods was $0. I sold this for $125. The next item that I sold was this Reformation dress. I got this one in a ThredUp haul. I only sold it for $25. When I was looking up comps on this Reformation, I remember previously that Reformation did sell for really good, but doing comps, the comps were low and it wasn't really doing as good as it used to. Maybe for certain pieces it might, but this particular one, it didn't sell as good as I thought. But I think my cost of goods was anywhere between $1 to $2 for this ThredUp box, and so $25, I still got a profit. The next item that I sold was a 31 wallet, and I purchased this at a garage sale for myself for whenever I go garage selling, but I ended up getting like another wallet, so I didn't use this one anymore. I only sold it for $10, which I'm okay with that, just because I think I purchased it for like 50 cents or $1. I used it, so I got my cost per wear out of it, and then I resold it. The next item were these Fry cowboy booties or shooties. I think I mentioned when I picked these up that Fry doesn't sell as good as it used to. Maybe there are going to be some styles that do better than other styles, but for the most part, I haven't been getting like the $50, $60, $70 ranges for the Fry shoes anymore like I used to, and these sold for only $20. I paid less than $5 for them, so I'm totally okay with that. I'm not opposed to selling things lower cost, or like lower cost items, I guess, because I do sell a lot of lower cost items, but I still am making a profit, so I'm not opposed to doing that. I'm just trying to see, well, what I was trying to do is shift my business model and try and purchase items that can sell and get me a profit of 30 plus or 20 plus, but sometimes it's harder, and like I mentioned in previous videos, I had been having trouble or difficulty finding a lot of inventory at the thrift stores recently, so I would be buying whatever I could and still try and get a profit. But anyway, moving on from that tangent, the next item that I sold was this Layla, the Essence of Norway beaded purse. When I purchased this, I had imagined that I was going to put it in my antique booth, but I never got the chance, and it ended up selling on eBay for $13. This one was not a huge profit because I think I paid like $5 to $6 for it, and I only sold it for $13, so I only made a couple of dollars, which I wouldn't recommend doing that anymore. So I'm going to steer away from making like $2 to $5 profits. That's just not where I want to be with my business model anymore. The next item that I sold is this vintage baby fat Y2K leather bomber jacket. I remember when I hauled this one, I was telling y'all that I wanted to get anywhere from $50 to $70 because that's what some of the comps were showing. But when I purchased it, I don't think I saw all of the wear in the thrift store when I had purchased it. And then when I got home to do the video, I saw that it had a lot more wear than what I had originally thought. It sold for $30, and I think I paid $12 to $15, which I only made about double my money, which I'm fine with. I just would have preferred to not have purchased it for as much as I did. The next item was this vintage Gucci bag. I remember hauling it with a Louis Vuitton bag a while ago. This one finally sold for $129. I didn't ever get a chance to use it. I think in the haul I said I purchased it for myself, so $129 I guess is okay. I would have much preferred closer to $200, but I guess it just wasn't there for that that model or for that style. Next item is these Lululemon camo leggings, and they sold for $20. I think this was a ThredUp purchase also. It was $1 to $2, so I still made decent amounts. So I'm okay with that. And then I sold these Todd's leather driving moccasins for $25. I was hoping to get a little bit more for that. I was hoping to get anywhere from $35 to $40, but $25 is okay. I think I paid $3 to $5 for them, so I'm okay with that. The next item that I purchased are these Carrie Forbes clogs, espadrilles, and I purchased these for $5 or less, I want to say. I sold them for $38, I think, the same day, so this one was a pretty quick flip. I think I had them posted for $45 to $50, but as soon as I listed them, maybe like a couple hours later, I received a $38 offer, so I went ahead and accepted it. I would rather have a quick flip than a longer like a longer wait on getting my full profit any day for sure. The next item is this vintage Bandolino Y2K lace top, and sorry, I had a text message coming through. So I purchased this $3 to $6. I can't remember exact price I purchased. This one sold extremely fast. I listed it, and then I want to say like an hour later, someone had purchased it for full asking price for $25. I would totally buy this style all day because it has been selling really good. And that is, I think that's like a trending style, like lace and see-through style is trending right now. I think I saw in some of the reports. So it's not technically the Bandolino brand that sold really good, it's the actual style. So if y'all come across any brands I think would do just as good, but just a style like that, y'all could for sure sell it. I was actually thinking that was going to sell on Depop, instead of eBay, because that's usually where I sell a lot of the vintage items like that. Next item is this Madewell Demi bootcut jeans. I hauled these, I think it was $5 to $6, and I sold them for $25, a little bit. Well, I think that's about the margins I was thinking, $25 to $35, so I'm okay with that. Next item are these Dansko Mary Jane wedges. I don't pick up the clogs anymore because they don't typically sell fast or for a decent amount of profit, but I do look at the other style of Dansko shoes because those typically do sell faster and for a little bit more. These sold for $30 and I paid like $5 for them, I think. The next item was my big ticket item for the month, I think. Is going to be this vintage Coach lavender ergo purse. If y'all remember, I hauled that a couple videos ago. I just didn't haul this. Well, the video was just posted, but I had hauled it like when I recorded the video. It was a couple of weeks ago, so the video I made came out a little bit later than when I actually received it, if that makes sense. But I purchased this one locally to me for $30, sold it on best offer for $300. I think I listed it for $350 just because I know the style was rare, the color was even more rare, and the comps that I was seeing were not, were all over the place. Some of the people were selling these bags really low, but I think that was people's own personal items, not for resale. And for resale, I knew I could get a little bit more out of it. So I went ahead and priced it a little bit higher just to test the waters because there wasn't a real comp that I was trying to grab or replicate, I guess. So I'm super happy with that. That was a great find locally because I don't typically find a lot of great items like that locally. So the next item that I sold was this Coach reissue green leather duffel sack. I sold it for $117, but my purchase price was higher on this one because if y'all remember, I hauled it back a while ago in the Coach hauls, and I purchased this from a Japanese reseller or seller along with some other bags. So I averaged out all the bags that I purchased, and they all came out to $100 each, which is definitely way higher of a cost of goods, but I have made back money on other bags. Just the last couple of bags that I had were not selling, and I'm pretty sure this one wasn't selling for what I had hoped because this one was a reissue and not vintage. And usually on the Coach vintage market, the older ones seem to sell for a lot better than the reissue ones, but I still made like $5 profit off of this, but I had lowered it significantly just to recoup my investment back, just so I could use that money and purchase other things. So this one was a fail on my end, so try to keep your cost of goods as low as possible and try to research how much you can exactly sell an item for when it's a higher cost, just because I do pay up for things, but I think $100 was definitely too much to pay for this one in particular. And the next item I sold was these Prada sneakers. If y'all remembered, I purchased these for $2. They did have quite a bit of wear and quite a bit of damage around it, and I sold them for $30. I was trying to get more closer to like the $40 to $50 range, but I ended up taking an offer and I'm totally okay with that. Next item I sold was this vintage Dooney & Bourke bag. If y'all remember, I hauled that recently. I paid $50 for this one, which is also a little bit higher, but I did sell it for $110. So that's the kind of profit margins I was trying to talk about with the other Coach bag previously. So this one actually played out exactly how I had hoped it was. I paid $50 for it and it sold for $110. So I'm completely fine with that one. And then the next item, I think, yeah, I have two more items, it looks like, right here. So I have a St. John collection blazer. I had this one for a while, but just recently I've been getting a lot of traction on it. I'm assuming because we're moving into spring and summer, and I had it posted I think for $60 or $70. Someone sent me an offer for $45, which is completely fine because I had noticed that there was like a small snag or a hole in one of the shoulders, and so $45. I want to say I paid like $7 for it, but I can't remember how much it was. But this is around the price that I typically sell this St. John collection for. I see people list them and sell them for over $100 or $100 all the time. I just don't seem to be able to sell it for that much. So $45, I'm completely fine with that. And the last item on eBay that I sold was this vintage R&Y Augusti Stingray and Snake clutch purse. I just recently hauled this. This one sold for $35, and yeah, I'm okay with that. I think I paid $5 or less for it. So that was all my sales on eBay. Moving on to Poshmark. Hopefully this video isn't getting too long. I'm trying to put out some shorter videos for y'all because I've noticed in my haul videos they're getting to be like 40 to 50 minutes long, and I feel like maybe some shorter videos would be better. So just let me know in the comments if you like the longer videos or if you would prefer to have some shorter hauls. I can definitely break up some hauls into like a two-parter where it's like 15 to 20 minutes each haul, and y'all can you know, watch those videos back to back instead of sit through like a 40 or 50 minute video. Just leave me a comment down below which type of video do y'all like, the longer ones or shorter ones, or a little bit of both. That would be nice. Okay, so the moving on to Poshmark, let me scroll through. Okay, so here is the first order. I sold a Coach Sequin lemon coin purse. This was for my own collection. I sold it for $22. I have a Leaf's Daughter Anthropologie cardigan I got from ThredUp. I sold that one for $12. Cost of goods, like I said, $1 to $2, I think. I sold a Coach Candy Print mini skinny ID case for $24. This one was a little bit pricey, if y'all remember. I think I paid $8 to $9 and I sold it for $24. So I still made about a $10 profit, I think is what I calculated. So it's not too bad, but definitely could have been better. I sold a cut and paste Anthropologie purse for $44. I paid $5 for that one. I sold these Everlane Day Glove flats for $25. So if y'all remember, I purchased two pair of these, a gray one and a brown one, and for whatever reason they took forever to sell. Usually Everlane moves fairly quickly, but for whatever reason, maybe because I listed them in winter and they're more like of a summer spring style, maybe that's why it took so long, but they only sold for $25. But I think I paid $5 for each of them, so I guess it's okay. The next item I sold was that vintage Coach Regina bag that I hauled. I got it, I thought I liked it, but in the end I didn't really reach for it as much, so I ended up reselling it. I sold it for $72 and I think I paid like $45 or $50 for it, so I think I made maybe $8 off of it. I was just really trying to get my money back because it didn't have the strap and it did not have the hang tag, so that really lowered the amount of profit I could get from that one. The next item I sold were these Club Monaco white leather sneakers. These sold for $20. I paid $5 I think for them. I think in the future when I look at men's shoes or any shoes in general, I am going to be gravitating towards cleaner shoes just because I personally do not like to clean shoes or anything or repair anything. I just like to buy them, cut the tags off, and photograph and list them. I'm not much of a like cleaner when it comes to shoes. Maybe I could have gotten a little bit more for them, but in my mind I'm thinking, or maybe I'm just hurting myself and I could have got a lot more for them. But I see some people, they clean them, they shine them up, they whiten them, you know. I just feel like all of that work just to make $10 more, I don't feel like it's worth it. I'd much rather just purchase it, list it, and go and move to the next one. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be trying to look for some shoes that are cleaner, or if I can just take like a baby wipe and then just wipe it down and it'll be good to go. But if I don't remember if I mentioned it, $20. Usually Club Monaco doesn't really sell anymore like it used to, so maybe that also played a factor into it. And then I sold a couple of bundles on Poshmark. I sold a jewelry bundle of a Avon turquoise necklace, and what was the other thing? A Dalmatian Jasper turtle necklace. Both of those sold, well actually I had one listed at 18, the other one listed at 20, and she sent me an offer for 27, or I sent her the offer, I can't remember. But I'm okay with it. I think my cost of goods was either $2 to $4 together. And then the next bundle was a bundle of some of the rings, the silver rings that I purchased at that garage sale. It was 6 rings. And I think she liked a bunch of these rings. I put them in a bundle for her, and then I sent her the offer of $120, which I took quite a lot off. I think it was like a $200 bundle, so I took off like $80, so she went ahead and accepted it. I'm totally okay with that because my cost of goods was like $3 each. So I'm trying to move some of these rings even though they haven't been selling as fast as I had hoped. But that was a really good sale. The next item I sold were those Keen sandals. Those sold for $18. I think I paid $5 or less for them. I sold this gray Madewell leather transport tote. She sent me an offer for $29 and I accepted. I paid $5 for that one. Some Knee Solo brown leather mules. I think I listed these for $45 and she sent me an offer of $30 the same day that I listed them, so I went ahead and accepted. So I think some of the comps were a little bit higher, but for a same day listing, I was totally okay with that. I sold the new Tag Eloquii dress for $20. She sent me an offer. I can't remember where I got that Eloquii dress. If it was from, oh yeah, it was a Plato's Closet 90% off haul. So I think I paid $1 for it and I sold it for $20. So that was a pretty great profit return or profit margins. I sold those Maeve Anthropology joggers for $16. I knew when I purchased them that they weren't gonna sell for a whole lot and I still purchased them for like $7. So my profit margins were like $5 to $6, which like I keep saying, I wanna break away from doing such low profit margins. But the next item I sold were these Vince Blair slip-on sneakers. They sold for $15, which I thought they were gonna sell for a lot more because they were a wool, shearling wool shoe, but maybe the size hurt it because it was a size 12. Maybe it was too big, I don't know, but they were also not the cleanest, so I just went ahead and accepted that person's offer. The next item is also another bundle of a ring, a turquoise ring from the garage sale, and some black Eileen Fisher shoes. The ring I had listed for $18, the shoes I had listed for $20. They sent me an offer for $28 and I accepted. Those Eileen Fisher shoes had been sitting for a while, probably because Eileen Fisher hasn't been selling or doing great either, and also they weren't the cleanest, so I just went ahead and accepted it to get it out. I think, well, the shoes I paid $5 or less. The ring I paid $3, so like $8 to $9. I probably made like $5 off of that sale too. Next item I sold were was this Coach Tatum tote. I think I did haul this. I think I paid like $4 for it and I ended up selling it for $75, which is great because I didn't realize, I didn't even look up comps when I got that bag. I just got it because it was cheap, it was leather, it was Coach, it was a newish style one. So I knew that I could easily make $30 minimum, but I didn't realize it was gonna be one of those ones that were sought after. But $75, I went and accepted her offer and that was great. So the next item that I sold, which was a fail, it was these Banana Republic Ryan pants. I sent out the wrong Banana Republic pants, and so now it is coming back to me. She sent me an offer for $14. I think they were like a ThredUp haul one, so I would have made a decent profit, but I sent out the wrong pants. It happens. I think I've done this maybe a handful of times. Yeah, that was totally my fault. So that's coming back. Next item I sold was another Madewell transport tote crossbody. This one actually had the crossbody strap. It was brown, so I think it was a little bit more desirable. She sent me an offer for $48. I think I had it posted for $60, so completely great or good offer. I went ahead and accepted. Then I sold another ThredUp box dress. It was the Kyodan athletic sleeve dress, sold for $14. Once again, I paid $1 to $2 for it. And I don't know. Okay, so I have a couple more here. So the next item I sold was the pineapple shot glasses that I hauled a while back. Those sold for $15. I put that I bought them for $2, which I'm pretty sure they were $2. So $2 to $15 is okay. It's not the best profit margins, but I'm okay with that. The next item I sold was this vintage Coach red leather planner. If y'all remember, I hauled this a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I purchased it for $8 to $9 and it ended up selling on best offer for $36. I'm okay with that one too. And is this the last one? Oh, that was the last one. So that was the last one on Poshmark. So I made also some sales in my antique booth. My rent in there is $150, and this month I didn't do a what sold last month, I don't think, or the previous month for January, but this month I think it was $210, somewhere around there. So I think I made about $50-ish on that. I would have for sure wanted to make more than that, but yeah, sometimes it's gonna be lower, sometimes it's gonna be higher. I'm just trying to get you know, a lot more things in there so I can, you know, make more money. I'm still learning. That antique booth is a little bit of a roller coaster for sure. It has its highs and lows. January, I think I did a lot better than February, but that was because it was right around like Christmas and New Year's. So, but yeah, let's see. I have my total numbers here. I sold, these numbers do not include the antique booth for the items sold, because I don't remember, I didn't even count them in here, but the items sold online only were 46 items. My cost of goods only online, not including the antique booth, was $280. My sold, or what is it, the gross profit was $1,747, and my net profit was $1,179, which, or was it? Oh yeah, which is a lot lower than some of the previous months. I'm not sure why it was a lot lower, but yeah, I had a lot of lower sales. I sold things for the same price that I purchased them for, just to make my money back. And for my antique booth, it was $57 I put here, so I guess I did make $57, and all of that together is $1,236 profit. So I'm okay with that. I would have definitely liked a higher month, because last month, or not last month, in January, and this doesn't include the antique booth, I had a profit of $1,548. So I definitely made a lot more money in January than I did in February, but it has honestly been quite slow in February. I don't know if anyone else was experiencing some slowness in February, but hopefully March will be better as we're moving into spring and summer. Maybe people might want to be purchasing a lot more. I don't know, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all found any of this information helpful or useful, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe down below if you're not subscribed already. I see that some of the people, I have like 62 subscribers, so I really appreciate all 62 of y'all. And some of the views that I'm getting are like in the hundreds, so if all of y'all who are not subscribed, I would really appreciate if y'all subscribed and stick around, because I have a lot more thrifting hauls, purse hauls, maybe I'll do some more antique booths videos for y'all if y'all like it. But I guess I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.